This morning during drill time, United Yoga, Baba said to have awareness of being ancestor souls and worship worthy souls. So when we look at Dadis, at present they are our ancestor souls. And then when we look at deities, that's worship worthy form. So what do I create? The awareness of being ancestor soul. We all have eternal part. We started playing our part in golden age. So we are ancestors. And then again at confluence age, Baba has given us this part to sit under Kalpa tree, connected with the seed of the tree, Baba, and nurture unlimited big tree of humanity. So through our pure thoughts, our good wishes, we create such powerful vibrations that entire world, whole universe can experience God's love, power of purity, love, and peace. Through our each thought, every moment, the awareness of being an ancestor soul helps us to share light and might to the whole world. The main practice is to maintain awareness. Keep our thoughts very pure, very peaceful, and send the rays, the vibrations of God's love. I also sit with Baba and merge myself in God's love. Our Dadiji had unlimited love because she was experiencing God's love all the time. So we also experience God's love. And all the time, with very loving heart, a cheerful face, spread the vibrations of love, light, and might. So now we take Drishti from Baba, and in few minutes, merge in God's love.
Om Shanti everyone. Welcome to Avekti Parivar. Good evening everyone. So today is day 24. Personality of purity, a life of virtues and powers. So today's virtue is humble, is Nirman. Dadi's three words, Nimit Nirman. So today is the second one, humble Nirman. And tomorrow will be the day, 25th of August, Dadi Prakash Maniji's day. Before we started meditation, we saw one video. It was tribute to Dadi, last year's video. So that's where we, in Madhuban, Tower of Light. It's in front of Dadiji meeting room, in front of Baba's room, this beautiful tower of light where everyone gathers and remember Dadis, and there are lots of flowers. So in India, it's already 25th, and everyone is remembering Dadiji, and we all are also remembering Dadiji. And tomorrow we will be offering bhog together in the evening at 7 p.m. And I had shared menu with all of you. So whatever you all can make from that, or if you don't know how to make all those things, you can make whatever you know to make. And especially if you can get mango, that would be nice. Otherwise, some other fruit will be fine too. So we all together will offer bhog to Baba, and we will invoke our Dadiji also. Her presence will be with us. Om Shanti. Now we will listen from Didi. Today, day 24.
Om Shanti. When we look at Brahma Baba, of course, he was authority, was very, very royal, but his greatness was his humility. Baba always, whether anyone is young or old, will always say, children, give some think about new plans for service and new ideas. So he was very humble. And I think that is why it's a very good example where he was humble, but it's not that he was subservient. But yesterday in practice, it was told that we have taken the virtue of humility a few times. And you heard a lot of stories yesterday. Brother Charlie was sharing of Dadi's love and humility. But other word which was used, one is nirman, other is nirmar. Nirmar means constructive. One is creativity, construction, other is constructive in the sense if we find that something is not working, how to make it work. Human life has one of the important element is relationships, whether it's relationship within the family, at workplace, or now for godly service. So what I have seen Brahma Baba and Dadiji with their humility, they were able to keep, there were 300 of them in the beginning. But because even Mama was very humble, and humility means very sweet and loving, was very sweet and also very loving. So many times I have seen that Dadiji showed some examples that how with humility, reconciliation and compromise, many things happen, small and big, intentionally or according to drama or settling of past karmic accounts. But if we hold that inside, then that weight, toxin in the mind doesn't allow us to be light. So it is very, very important that whatever is there to make it clear so that we can constantly share lovingly and sweet relationships because that's the joy of life. Because it always happens that subtly, when there is conflict inside or lack of satisfaction, so what is inside, then we create it outside, right? But how quickly you can finish it. In one of Baba's song, it says, especially for Shiv Baba, that anything which is not working right or spoiled, Baba makes it work. Vibrations of love and sweetness can make everything work because there is natural cooperation. I have seen many, many instruments. I really admire and appreciate that is because of their pure love, taking care of whether it comes to administration, whether it comes to organization, whatever they have to do, they do it with a lot of love and sweetness. So, humility here is basically when you are able to, uh, with love and sweetness, you can take care of everything. And basically, it should be, it start with our thoughts, right? And then is word, then is action. So any kind of bitterness from the past, or it's all drama. But how quickly you can let it go. I remember once we were sitting as a panel and a question came up, what are your main difficulties in the spiritual life? So we were few. So everyone was sharing it was so hard, it was so difficult, and circumstances were like that, or relationships. And when my turn came, I couldn't think of any difficulty. And I said, but there must be many, no? Because my aim always is that when it's difficulty, what lesson you're learning, what experience you are gaining. So you don't remember difficulty, but you remember that how we grow and become mature and have all the experiences so we can serve others also with that experience. So I couldn't share, and people said, you never had any difficulty. I said, there were a lot, must be, no? Sometimes with body, sometimes with climate, I have very little with people because I also believe that our gentleness, our love, our sweetness is what is nurturing for me as a soul and also for others. So if there are somewhere deeply within difficulties, right, any kind, whether with your own sanskar or with situation, with people. So when you are humble, sweet and gentle, as I said, sweetness and gentleness is the quality of being humble, and of course very loving, then you can mend things. But if internally you are not clear or the lack of purity, then we kind of keep taking advantage of situation. And some people will, I have seen, once we were sitting in a meeting and someone said something. So by the time I came out, somebody already called someone. So I said, but why you had to be so quick to pass on this news or message? So some souls, I think, very difficult for them to have that kind of loving relationship, happy nature. I always say everyone that if you can't do any service, at least be loving, at least be sweet, at least be cheerful. And automatically that quality of service will come to you, right? Service is not something we have to run after, or even it's given to us, we will not be able to sustain without these qualities. So, constructive nature is really something which is very, very important. It does happen once I was traveling with Adi, and I was very new, but Dadiji, at that time, that other Mohini was not there. So she used to take me with her a lot. So at one somewhere, train stopped, Jaipur, and Dari said, "Oh, 30, 40 people there on the platform." And Ari said, I have to go down, and there are two groups, they have difficulty, and I will go and say sorry. And you will see how everything will be resolved. I said, Dadi, but why you have to say it? She said, I will say on behalf of both groups. And also in one of the Murli, I tried to practice that, and I found it very beneficial. That when you, of course, both sides could be wrong, both sides could be right. So I like when Baba said either both are wrong, both are right. And now since then I start looking at they both are right. If there is anything, it is on both sides, right? You cannot say it's in this one, it's not that one. In India, we have a common proverb that you can't clap with one hand, no, it has to be two hands. So I applied that formula now, and I'm able to see good in both. It's very interesting because I said, if Baba is saying it, why not apply it? No. Every day there is something or other. But if I look at, they both are so good, they both have good intentions. But understanding, loveful, respectful relationships are very, very important. So contemplate more on that I have to be constructive. And then also because God is establishing new world, as much you are constructive, Baba will give you bigger and bigger role to play. But if you are not humble and constructive, you won't be able to play any role. So it's very, very important that for establishment of golden age, what is needed? Of course, we all have knowledge, right? We all know everything. But we need love, we need friendship, we need happiness, peaceful nature, humble, right? Always remember I am instrument for creating or co-creating with Baba or establishment of deity religion, divinity. So service, actions, karma yoga, all that is part of everything. But always have awareness its establishment is going on. So all the dadis or those who are seniors, they are there because of their not only spirituality but humility, so they could play a good role in establishment of yagya, establishment of golden age. So this awareness that we are instrument for establishment of the golden age, keep reminding yourself, because sometimes we could go back into the ordinary state of mind, right? Baba is looking at us. Baba keeps our chart or account, right? So wherever we are, at home or at service place, always remember I'm instrument of Baba for creating golden age, heavenly world. So when you remember then your vibrations, and Baba will look at you, and definitely that's where you get elevated. Because of whatever reason, right? There will always be some reason for not being what, you know, remembering or forgetting about awareness. There will always be a reason. But if I have to reach destination, Inner contentment will always come with that awareness, right? And then comes service and your part and your role. But the foundation actually is awareness that I am God's instrument for establishment of the golden age. Because this way you will remember now what is in golden age. So constructive nature both ways for new world, mm, and at present also always constructive. My thoughts, my words, my actions, mm, are where I can always be constructive. So I like both words, uh, nirman and nirman. That means we are humble, but also with that we are very constructive. I mean, some virtues are required for that. One of that very, very important virtue also is patience. Because your power to discern if there is any tension or you can't decide right thing. And I remember many situations we used to take a lot of guests for conferences, right? So situations do happen. So once we had taken someone from UN, and this woman, American woman, was very, very helpful to get us our status at UN. So she came for a conference to Delhi. Then we went to Mount Abu. When we were returning, there were three of them, three guests and myself in taxi. So one of the guests was from Africa. And she said, "Oh, I forgot my passport. I was supposed to bring it." She had given, deposited in office in Mount Abu, Madhuban, Pandabaman. So now other ones said, "We're not going to go back." Third, "We're not going to miss our train. We don't want to miss our plane." Like they start arguing. So of course they were looking at me. So I look at the time and I said, "I think we can make it. We can go get our passport, and we will still make it in train." So anyway, they had to trust me because I was guide. So we went. We got the passport. We came back, and so she didn't say anything. One who was saying we don't want to go. But when I came back here, at that time they were having new NGOs, no? There were 60 new non-governmental organizations. So she said, "Can you help me? Can you give a talk, something on, how you worked out?" So I thought she didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, but she was noticing that whenever there was situation, how we were able to discern and make everyone happy. So I realized that what are people looking for? All educated big people are looking for how do we function. So whether it's our humility, power to discern, patience, all qualities are connected. So I feel now, as it is the last time for us, let us be consistent and stable, and use whatever Baba is asking us. As I said, try this one, that both are right. Certainly, it will be so, you will feel so clean and good and obedient also. Baba had said, "Do this, I am doing it," so that obedience also comes. So, how humility brings a constructive nature where you resolve things, where you solve things. You just don't say, "It's okay, let it happen." No. Very, very good thoughts will come right thoughts will come. Very, very beautifully, you will be able to take care of, service Baba's Yagya, Baba's family. So think more about being constructive with love, with humility, with patience, cheerfulness. One thing what Baba likes actually is our smiling faces. In front of God, I always go, He feels very happy. If you really want to make God happy, what you need, just it's like sunflower with the sunlight blossom, right? So think more about it, and a little later we will talk more about it. Om Shanti.
Shanti and welcome to a Vyakti Journey. To all our lovely angels, let's see our scores from yesterday. 63%. Great work, everyone. Let's keep moving forward. Now, let's do the Zoom polling and check our progress.
Om Shanti, welcome to a Vyakti journey. Today is day 39. So today was our day for being humble. I'm sure everyone had practiced our virtue for the day. And now let's do our chart. So today is day 39. Here we go. So, daily Brahmin routine. Take a moment and remember today's Murli question and answer without opening Murli or notebook. Am I able to remember today's Murli question answer? Let me check. Think about it. What was the question? What was the answer? Yes, I remember full question and answer. Second choice. Yes, I remember, but not completely. Third. Yes, I only remember one word from the answer. Fourth. No, I missed my Murli today. Or I don't remember today's Murli question answer. So let me choose the right answer for myself and go to next. It's interesting, right? We know the answer, we know the question, but somehow, something we had to remember. Second question is our practice for the day. Today, did I call 5 people or talk to 5 people and told them their own specialty that you would like to learn? So that's what our practice for the day. It's being humble. Yes, I did speak to 5 or more than 5 people, or 4 people, 3 people, 2 people, 1 people. Or no, I couldn't do my practice for the day. Now, get the right answer and then move to the third one. The question from yesterday's sharing. What is the one key point? Means main point from yesterday's class of being Nimit. So there are 4 options here. Submit chart. Second, remember Karan Karavan Har. The one who makes us do. Karan Karavan Har means the one who makes us do. Third, apply 3 dots. Fourth, be an observer of drama. So Select the right answer and submit your chart. So meanwhile, everyone submit the chart. I was asked something for tomorrow. When we showed you the menu for tomorrow, Dadiji's book, there was one item. It was called paneer and aloo, means potato. Potato and paneer together. That's Dadiji's very favorite, and she used to feed that and also eat every day, most of the time actually. That's her favorite. So once somebody wanted to know how do we make it, right? So I'll just quickly say how do we make it. Meanwhile, our brothers and sisters submit the chart. So, okay, we didn't reach to 400 today. So, anyway, so this is our percentage for today. So most of us, okay, remember but not completely, right? Okay, so question answer we remember, but not completely. You practice, most of us did more than 5 times, great. And third question, yes, remember Karan Karavan Har. That's the right answer. Congratulations. Thank you very much. So thank you for submitting your chart. And now, are you all ready for tomorrow's practice? Would like to invite our Avekti Balak, Avekti Balika, Avekti Kumari, please come. Let us know practice for tomorrow. Welcome.
Oh, it's already 8 p.m. I completely forgot today is a special masterclass by our Avyakti Balak and Balika.
Om Shanti, everyone. So, we all have to be pure jewels of Baba. Purity is the mother of all the virtues. And also, we have to eat ice cream.
Now, where did this ice cream come from?
Om Shanti, everyone. Let's practice becoming bodiless and experience sweet silence. We all have to reach our perfect stage. And don't forget to eat some gulab jamun and pakora.
What is going on in today's class? Is this a master class or a food class?
We were just kidding, sister. Our daddy had a clean and pure heart. She just took care of everyone, including children. Now, let me show you our meeting with our beloved Daddy Ji.
आप लोग को पिकनिक करेंगे, केक खिलाएंगे, पकौड़ी खिलाएंगे। हाँ? अरे और बात सुनो, दादी ने कहा है बाबा के मेरे बच्चों को आइसक्रीम खिलाना। फिर कल में दिन को पीस पार्क जाएंगे, वहाँ बेलपूरी मिलेंगी, बेलपूरी सवेरे आइसक्रीम मिलेंगी। और क्या चाहिए? गुलाब जामुन मिलेगा।
Hello, sister. So what did you think about our class?
I loved it, brother. I ate ice cream, pakora, cake, gulab jamun, and now I'm full and content.
Oh, wait, sister. You are forgetting one more thing. A special Dil Kush Mithai.
सबसे बड़े ते बड़ी कौन सी तुम्हें मिठाई मिली है जो मुख मीठा रखो? सबसे बड़े ते बड़ी कौन सी मिठाई रोज खाओ, खुश रहो? बाबा 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 बोलो, बाबा बाबा, बाप दादा। यह मिठाई सदा खाते रहो तो जिंदा रहो।
Let's practice!
For tomorrow's special day, when we are preparing or eating bhog, let's remember the three special virtues of being an instrument, of being humble, and being pure.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Avyakti Balak, Avyakti Balika, Avyakti Kumari. So everyone felt it's Dadi put gulab jamun in our mouth, samosa and pakora and ice cream and dil khush mithai, right? These are the favorite ones, Dadi's ones that she used to feed everybody. We all used to love it, right? It's still there. She must be bringing to us tomorrow, right? Okay, thank you very much. So there are three words: Nimit, Nirman, Nirmal. Hmm. So these three words are from Dadiji. So that's what we had been taking, and that's what we will be practicing. So now Mohini Didi will read to us our point from the book.
I said it's very simple, but very powerful. I had been reading. We have received so much light from the Father. It is souls that receive light. No, that means I have to be in soul consciousness to receive light. This is why the Father says, consider yourselves to be souls and remember unlimited Father. So who receives soul? Who receives light? Soul. So be soul conscious, remember Baba and take light from Baba. It seems like we are so much into thinking about what bhog we will offer to Daddy. I know we have 24 hours until tomorrow evening, and it's not everyone will be able to make everything, um, whatever you can make. If you can't make, you can have fruits, you can have flowers. It's just kind of from our heart. We respect Daddy. And today I was thinking that how much sacrifice all these Dadis have done. Dadi Prakashmani, while taking care of Yagya, she will wake up 3 in the morning every morning. And she was just new. Baba had left body, and so she said to Baba, Baba, let's together take care of Yagya today. And I remember that so much that she never felt that I am the one who have to be taking responsibility of Yagya. Baba gave her hand in hand responsibility, but she kept Baba together as a companion. And I like it very much. She said, Baba, let's together take care of Yagya. And then, of course, everything was done in a very good, respectful way. So there was another Dadi called Bholi Dadi, and she was in charge of food preparing and menu and everything. She will come to Dadi before Dadi goes, 7 o'clock before Murli, to find out what will be Brahma Bhojan today. And especially, it's for everyone, but when double foreigners went, even like when I used to go, she will say, tell me what you all don't make it there. What you all don't make it there. Because we were very few and it's not we had, now we have so many mothers and they can make everything. So she had this kind of feeling, and this was coming from Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba said, my children have come to parents' home from Ravan's kingdom. So I have to take care, hospitality. So this whole feeling of going to parents' home. Food is not something important, but it's the way Baba hosted us was very beautiful. And that's where then Dadi, double foreigners like chips very much. And there is only 1 month in February that kind of potatoes which come, chips, they can make it nice ones. So she will immediately remember. Ice cream also, and pakoras. I know that once many double foreigners were not feeling well. They were in Shantivan. So I called the kitchen person, brother, and said, let me see what's the menu. We might take out some fried stuff and so that they don't get sick. So then I was in a meeting and I was announcing that I have cut down some of the things. But don't cut down samosa, right? Don't cut down this. So they were some of the things they wanted to eat. I said, but look, if you all are not able to digest, so why we have to make all this? But I'm just saying it that it was Baba's love, Dadi's love for all of us. And, it's just like a big family. In big family, one of the celebration is cooking and eating together. Right? We go to Peace Park. They will make halwa right there. They will fry pakoras right there in Peaceful, right? And everyone used to share. I think you all have that experience, right? So anyway, we will see you all tomorrow. And today I was thinking that how if everyone's good wishes and blessings are helping all of us to be together in the evening. It's really, really everyone's good feelings, good wishes, and blessings for each other. And of course, Baba's blessing is making this happen continuously. Okay, see you tomorrow. I was thinking you could bring flower or candle. Who when is saying everyone brings candle. But flower also to offer to Baba, offer to Dadiji in the end. Okay, there are some beautiful songs are coming in YouTube from Madhuban, so you all can play that too. Let's remember Baba.
एक मात्रा बदलो, इच्छा के बदली शब्द रखो, मुझे अच्छा बनना है तो बोलो कि
Om Shanti, good night.